Hey everyone, Jeff here with another Canva and Gelato tutorial for print on demand for our Etsy store. Let's check it out. All right, here we are. Let me flip on over to share my screen with everyone. Uh, this is one of the mug designs. You guys could see some other ones. I showed a couple of them on my previous video as well. But the purpose of this video is to show everyone how to download things from Canva, choose your product, get that product in your store on Gelato. I am going to go through the entire process with you. So this might be a longer video, but I want to make sure that you guys know exactly what to do for mugs. I could do t-shirts, sweaters, wall art. If you guys want, let me know down in the comments. So I have my design already on Canva and I'm ready to download it. I'm just going to click on share on the top left, hit download. And I'm going to do a transparent background just for the page that I'm on. If you do it on all pages, it will make a zip file for you, okay? I keep it on PNG. Now, transparent background, I want to be very clear. You have to make sure you have the Canva Pro account, okay? If you don't have Canva Pro, you would download it without the transparent background, and there are online background removers that you can find for free. I just have Canva Pro, okay? So I'm going to click done, and I'm going to let it do its thing, and I'm going to download it. Boop. And again, I'm going to do all this in real time. There we go. And I'm just going to put coffee mug and just hit save in my folder here. And now I'm going to come over to Gelato, and I will leave the link for Canva, okay, and Gelato down below, okay? I'll include the link to my Etsy store so you guys could see some of our finalized products as well, okay? And I will also leave a link to our email list, okay, to join our email list. Okay, all that stuff will be below. I have to be clear because I'm nothing if not transparent with you guys. I am a Gelato affiliate. Okay, so if you do go with Gelato for your print on demand, use the link below. I get a small commission for it, but you get access to all this good stuff as well. So I'm going to go to the product catalog. Wait for it to load. Again, I'm doing all this in real time for you guys, okay? I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to go to mugs and bottles, and we're just going to make a coffee mug, okay? And I have found that I like to sell down here on the bottom, and you can choose whatever ones you want. If you want to do the bottles are actually pretty cool. They have the travel mugs, okay? You know what? Let's do a travel mug for this one. Why not? Let's do a travel mug. So I'm going to click on this. Oh, they're actually out of stock on the travel mug. So let's go back. I did not know. See, look, real time for you guys. So I'm just going to scroll down, and I'm going to do the ceramic mug, okay? And this is the one that I usually keep in our store, okay? So I'm going to click on Add to Store, and I'm going to choose my Etsy store. And now it's ready for me to design. You can do different colors. I'm just going to keep this one white, I think. We could definitely look at the other colors as well if we want to. But I'm going to go over to Files, okay? And I'm going to choose a file, okay? And I'm going to go to where I saved that, that design, okay? And I'm going to let it load up. And I'm going to drag it over here. Now, I like in my non-personalized mugs, this one we're not going to do a personalization on. I could do a personalization tutorial. I like my mugs to have the designs on both sides, okay? So I'm going to make this bigger, and I'll show you guys how to check it as well, okay? And I'm going to add the design a second time, and I'm going to put it on the other side of the mug. And I'll make sure it is the same size. Perfect. Now, as you see on the top here, you can see the location of like where it would be on the mug. But a better way is make sure you're clicked off your design and click on 3D up here. And it's pretty cool because it will give you a 3D look at your mug. So you could actually drag it and see what it would look like. Okay. First, I drink the coffee, then I do the things. And I like it on both sides because guess what? People are left handed, people are right handed, and people want to show off their designs on their mugs, right? They paid great money for these mugs. They're hard earned money. They chose to buy this product. Let's show it off, right? No matter if we're left-handed or right-handed or however we set it on our desk at work, if we have it at home and you're having coffee with a friend. I like to put the designs on my non-personalized mugs on both sides, okay? My personalized mugs, it depends on the design, okay? And where I want the personalization, okay? But I like the way that looks. Okay, so I'm actually going to click on details. I skip mockups and I'll explain why later. So I am going to click on details. Now check this out, because I know we all struggle, okay, with tags and with SEO. Now it's up to you as the individual store owner on Etsy to research your own SEO. There are tools out there like eRank and stuff like that. And I can make a video about that if you're interested in that. I'm not an expert, right? I'm learning as well, but I know a little bit about it. But on Gelato, you can generate your title, your description, and your tags with AI. You just have to give it a short description. So I'm just going to type in, first I drink coffee, then I do the things. Coffee mug, fun mug, coffee lovers, mug lovers. Think of any type of phrase that someone would type in, right? I'm just gonna put coffee, if I can spell today, and I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna click generate with AI, and you can change anything that Gelato does. Okay, so I'm gonna let that run, and boom. First, I drink the coffee, then I do the things. Fun ceramic coffee mug for coffee lovers. Not bad. It's not a bad title at all. Okay, start your day, like it has the whole thing there. Okay, and I'm gonna look down here. These are some of the tags that it gave me, and I'm gonna hit apply. Okay, boop. So it did not give me all 13 tags. How many did it give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I'm going to look at this. Okay. And I'm going to put in coffee gift because I don't see that on there. And those are good. We have unisex coffee gift because for, any one can drink this coffee, drink from this coffee mug. But let's just put coffee gift. Okay. The other ones look pretty good. You can, of course, change these. Okay. I'm going to click on show product to visitors, and I'm going to go over to prices. Now, pricing is up to you. Okay. I make my mugs all $14.99. Okay. That is up to you, whatever your price is, whatever your market is. For mugs, now Gelato does not have this for every product yet. I believe they're still collecting data on other products. This says on here that the middle of the road trend for this product would be to charge $19.57 for it. I have gone with $14.99. It's on the lower end, okay, to perhaps entice more sales. In my store personally, I do free shipping in the United States for any order $35 or more. So if they want the mug and they want the free shipping, they would have to buy another product, and that's good, right? Maybe they find something else they like. Maybe I put this same design on a t-shirt. That's called scaling out, right? Where I take the same design and I put it on multiple products, okay? And they go, hey, I love the mug. Maybe I'll get a sweater for it, right? That has the same design on it, or a t-shirt, or, hey, I got the mug for at home. Once Gelato has the travel mugs, I would love to put this design on a travel mug, right? I'm going to put this, or, I'm going to get the regular mug and the travel mug, and that would probably add up to the $35, so they would get the free shipping, okay? Then I'm going to click on review, okay? It just reviews your prices, make sure everything's the way you want, and I'm going to hit publish. Now, you noticed I did not go to the mockup section, okay? There are free mockups on Gelato that you can use, but I make my own mockups. Okay, and I will show you guys how to do that. I did this on a previous video, but I want to show you guys how to do this here as well because it's all part of the process, okay? So let's go to my Etsy store, okay? Yes, you guys see everything. See, look, it says one risk factor lowering your search visibility. It's going to be the mug, okay? So I'm going to click out over here and look, it says one way to improve. It gave me the base one here. I put all my stuff in sections, like I have a cups and mugs section. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay. And then I'm going to go here and go back to Canva to mockups. Okay. Now, if you're using Canva, okay, and you go to apps, if you type in mockups or just mock up, it's this one right here that's called mockups and it's free. Okay. I already have it down here because I've been using it. And they have a bunch of different ones for t-shirts, phone designs, stickers, whatever it is you might be doing, different frames if you want to frame your stuff a little bit differently. They have packaging ones here if you like if you're making wrapping paper or whatever it might be. And this is a cost-effective way to make mock-ups. You must have Canva Pro. Okay? Again, you must have Canva Pro. Okay? So I'm going to go over here to uploads. I am going to upload my design. And I'll show you guys. These are just the mock-up ones that I chose from the mock-up app. Okay? But I'm going to drag these into the frames that are there. And boom. 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 This is a short little video that we can use as well that will also go on to Canva because you can put a short video, 15 seconds or less on Canva. That one might take a minute to load because it is a video. And I like this one as it's someone holding the mug and showing it, and boom. Those are my mock-ups, guys. Those are my mock-ups. So now I'm going to download these, and I'm going to choose, hold on, because I have other mock-ups for a t-shirt on this particular one. I'm going to uncheck all of these, and I'm only going to check the ones that I want. So 11, 12, 13, 14. Hit done. Actually, one of them is the video, so we need to download the video separately. So I'm going to do 11, 12, and 14. I'm going to do it PNG. No transparent background on this one, and I'm going to hit download. Now, since there's multiple files here, it will download it as a zip file, and then we will extract the zip file, okay? Again, I'm showing you guys all this stuff in real time. It says mock zip, so I'll just keep it like that. Let's pull it up right here, and I'm going to click on, I don't know what file, oh, it did put it in the right file, so I'm going to click on extract all, okay? Just right-click on the zip file and extract all, give it the name, hit extract, and now we have a, right here. Now our mockups are right here. I am going to save that, or like I'm going to download that short video, okay? Which I believe is page 13, okay? So this is the video. It's an MP4 video, so you have to download it separately. If I were to have included the video with the other ones, it would have made one long video with all the images. But if you wanted to do that, that's a cool way to showcase your products. If you want to make a video, if you want to make a video that shows off your products, put it on YouTube, put it on TikTok, put it on Instagram. It's a good way to do it. It's a good way to do it. All right. So I have all of those now here on my computer. So I'm in my listing now on Etsy. Okay. So I'm going to click on edit. Okay. Actually, I don't need to click on edit yet. Let's do our video first. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go to my file. And here is my video. I'm going to upload that and these 3 images. And wait for those to load. And I like this image as the first one. In Etsy, you can drag which ones you want to be first, except for the video. The video cannot go first, it seems. It has to be anything else, okay? So I'm going to drag those around. Make sure you come down here and hit apply, okay, bottom right, okay? And then you must publish the changes. So I'm going to click on publish changes. And I'm going to refresh my page. And if you notice, that Etsy search visibility warning went away, okay? So now I'm going to go to this product and visit it on Etsy and check this out. All those images, everything that we have is all right there. I could go to the video. It's a coffee mug with steaming coffee or tea, right? But it is a coffee mug. And then you can see all of the other mock-ups the same way that your customer sees them. It's always good to double check this the way that your customer sees them. Okay? So that is a step-by-step tutorial on how to make mugs using Canva, Gelato into your Etsy store. Boom, 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 step by step. Okay? If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. If there's any other products you want me to show how to make on Gelato through Canva, I would be more than happy to do that. I will continue to do these tutorials for a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and some wall art, because those are the types of products we make in our store. I will leave the links below to everything. Remember, I am a Gelato affiliate, so if you do sign up with Gelato, I do get a little something out of that. I want to be completely transparent about that because I respect you guys watching my videos, and I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.